to say good evening, even though I have no idea what time you're going to watch this. But hey, good evening, because it's evening here. I'm Shawn Neal, and I am sitting with, the Preacher and The Redhead.
Hello.
Now, I don't think we have to guess who the Redhead is.
I thought about getting a wig, though.
A wig would suit you well.
I thought about that.
So, this is Bryan and Andrea Hughes. Hello.
Hello.
And they have agreed to sit down with me, frightening, isn't it, and talk with me a little bit about this wonderful
Now,
venture.
I think you agreed to sit down with us. I think that's what it was.
Well, yes, and maybe if we had to get technical. But really, so we're all talking about this new venture called The Preacher and The Redhead.
Yes.
And I've had the pleasure of checking out, I think 4 of the 6 videos that you guys have up right now.
Wow.
And time was the only thing that prevented me from seeing the
thank
other
you.
2. What inspired The Preacher and The Redhead?
Okay, let me tell you, our lives are kind of strange because sometimes we get pushed to do things and we don't really know why. And this is one of those situations where I don't even know how it came up.
I don't know.
We said, okay, we've got the equipment. God's provided us with the equipment. He's provided us with the know-how, the ability to write music to put on it. Because on YouTube, when you're doing YouTube things, you can't have copyrighted music. So we know how to write music. So we just put our own music underneath it a lot of times. So I don't know. We just had all the resources available and we just started.
Right, and so obviously I don't need to say what profession are you in. You are going for your ordination.
I am in the middle of my ordination right now.
Very good.
And we might have another one going through her ordination soon. But
What would that make us? The Preacher Squared?
No, that's still the Preacher and the Redhead because she has no interest in preaching.
This is true.
I think one of the cool things here is that we're talking about taking a lighthearted, fun, social media approach to some very real topics.
Absolutely.
And with that being said, let's talk about that a little bit. I watched one right before I came here that dealt with the different denominations.
Yes.
And, that can be a very slippery slope.
It's a very touchy subject, and that's one of the reasons that we took it on. And I don't know if we did a good job of demonstrating that really it's not about denominations. Trying to.
I'm about to drink your drink.
Here, I'll grab my water. Actually, my ice.
It's okay. Talk about lighthearted.
That's right.
That's what this interview is. I really want to stress that for anyone who hasn't seen it. It is a lighthearted take, but a lot of fun. And we're talking about serious topics here, things that you really need to talk about to grow spiritually and in your faith journey. So this is it's very important. I think that we need to encourage people to go share that video. If you like it, share it, please.
We got an email from somebody in Minnesota. And she wrote and said it was the denomination. I can't say that very easily. It was that video, and she said I was ready to leave my church. And after talking about this, I realized that I got hung up on the details of the denomination.
Right.
I'm going to give it another couple of weeks. I'm going to look at it from a different view. I don't even know who this person is. Now I asked her. I wrote her back and said, "How'd you hear about us?" And she said, "My sister's best friend's daughter sent it to me." Forwarded it to me because she knew I was having problems with the church.
Isn't that amazing?
So
That's fantastic. I hadn't heard that story.
so that's a cool thing.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
The website is up and running.
It is. It's preacherandtheredhead.com.
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 And as Bryan famously does, it's going to be right down there. Here, right there.
Right there.
Right there in that class. We will put it right down there. And you guys can check it out.
That's right. We do a couple different things. We minister through music. I do positive message sermons or whatever you want to call them. We do clinics and things, and so there'll be information about all that on there. There's a place where you can leave your prayer requests. And whatever it is, celebration, a challenge, something that's happening in your life. If you want to leave your prayer request there, we make a point to go through that and pray for everybody that writes into our website. So.
It's amazing. Well, hey, my name is Shawn Neal. Once again, Bryan, Andrea, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you guys talking to me.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you guys real soon.